Hey guys, Ryan here for Bender Wins. Hope everyone's doing well today. Here with your daily free picks. All right, guys, so I have two plays for you guys today. Yesterday, we went 1-1, guys. Tampa Bay and Boston got it done. Couple scary moments in that game, but we got the under 9 there. Said it like that. I mean, most games, I will not say all, but most games in Tampa where you're getting 9 or above, there's probably some long-term edge there. But you just don't want to bet it blindly. It's not just, okay, it's 9 in Tampa, we're going to bet under. No, you still have to cap the game. But there was a decent enough advantage here. So Milwaukee and San Fran over. Okay, here's something interesting. I did a small live bet to hedge out a little bit of that yesterday, just a quarter unit on the under, and I'll tell you guys why. So I'm looking at this game going on. I'm watching the live stream, I'm watching the live betting numbers. And they scored 2 runs early. And what's important here, guys, is it's a visiting team that has scored the 2 runs, okay? Now, why is that important? It's important because it's something to take into account later on in the game. If the visiting team gets a sizable lead, then you're going to have a bottom of the ninth, which basically is an increase almost 5% of the game, right? So, that is an impact as well. Now we've scored 2 runs in the first 2 innings. Okay, so we're 2 innings in, and the line at this point is only showing over 8 at -110. So that to me jumps out and makes absolutely 0 sense whatsoever. Okay, your big fear in this game are the starters. Okay, we've gone to the starters early with 2 runs. This line should be higher, but it's not. And they're not moving it. So I watch another batter. They get another batter out. No change still. Okay. So now I'm like, all right, you know what? Maybe it's not that bad. But then they get that double. And as soon as I got that double and the line didn't move again, now I'm like, okay, it's a trap line. It is. So full game pick, we had over 7.5 plus 100. I bet a quarter unit back the other way at under 8, -110. And I posted on Facebook as soon as I did it. I posted on Facebook and I said, something doesn't look right in this game. So it's just one of those spots, guys, where intuition, gut feeling, whatever you want to call it. I've seen that situation too many times. My only regret was probably not going a half unit, but I still did like the over. We scored a couple early runs, maybe being a little bit stubborn on the game. But again, they're just one of the many things to look for in live betting, which coincidentally will be my next Masterclass video. The next Masterclass video I'm doing is going to be on live betting. I'm going to talk about my number 1 secret to live betting. But, you know, just little things here and there, guys. For sure. You don't want to be basing your bets, your live bets on just hunches and feelings and stuff like that. Absolutely not. But I will tell you guys one thing, okay? If a line in live betting looks too good to be true, okay? You don't have to bet against it, but please do not bet on it, okay? I will tell you that right now, guys. If a line looks too good to be true in live betting, it is an absolute bona fide trap. Okay, it's probably going to cover in the 65% range. Some of those lines, the lines look weird, right? You spot them from time to time and you think, wow, that's great. And then how often are you sitting there an hour later saying, how did it go so wrong? You know, how did it go so wrong? So anyways, I'm going to be talking more about live betting. I like to look after I bet it, guys. We had some nice steam come in from some nice books on the over in this game. Nice money distribution. Like I mentioned, that 9-mile-an-hour wind going out. I thought we had a decent enough advantage there. You know, had some chances to score some runs, couldn't get it done. But either way, I don't know. Vegas knew better than me on this one, and their live betting showed it. So I managed to weasel out a quarter unit back the other way, but probably should have gone a little bit more. Anyways, so I have a couple plays today, guys. Both in baseball. Overall, so in Masterclass, I have 8 more plays, okay? I have 4 baseball, 4 WNBA, including a 2-unit play in baseball. I have a 2-unit underdog play in baseball going in Masterclass. I haven't given out a 2-unit play Masterclass in a while. It's been mostly free picks. So I'm going back to try to like alternate them just so life is fair. What I have for you guys today, 2 baseball plays. I have a lot of underdogs top to bottom today. It's an underdog kind of day, a lot of value on them. So we'll go ahead and take them. Let's get started without further ado, shall we? Starting off, guys, we're going to go with Washington and Philadelphia under 9. Okay, Washington, Philadelphia under 9. You got 2 system indicators on it, guys. 40% of bets, 74% of money. Talk about that in a second. 40% of bets, 74% of money. Got a lefty-lefty matchup. Dan Iasona behind home plate. Decent under umpire, okay? Decent under umpire. Not the greatest under umpire, but decent. Now look at that pitching matchup. What an ugly pitching matchup, guys. This is the exact kind of game where the public gets really, really excited and slams the over, and that's what we're seeing. That's why we're seeing such a discrepancy today, because the public is just slamming the over. They're looking at the 2 pitchers, they're looking at their whip, and they're looking at their ERA, and they're saying that neither one of these teams are going to be able to stop the other one. It's going to be a really, really high-scoring game. And these are the games, guys, the ugly, ugly plays that long-term have some pretty good value. I would not be surprised to see this win at the higher end of my 1-unit expectation, 56, maybe even 57%. The game like this comes in, guys. So there's really, really good value there. And again, it's ugly, okay? I know what the numbers look like. We've been through the numbers, but it's a great opportunity to pick up some value there, guys. I think we got a good chance to win it. I will say this, definitively, 100%. Betting the over on this game is a 100% net negative long-term ROI. All right, so that much I will say. All right, next, guys, I have a half-unit play here. Half-unit play for you guys. We are going to take the Baltimore Orioles, the lowly Baltimore Orioles, plus 260. Okay, so half-unit, Baltimore Orioles plus 260. So if we win, we're still going to pick up a full unit here. Look, Baltimore's definitely had their struggles. Toronto's offense, although their offense was, a welcome sight yesterday, and we had the over in Masterclass, it hasn't been clicking 100%. So Teoscar Hernandez not hitting like he was. Vladdy was a one-man wrecking machine yesterday. Vladdy would back like 2 different home runs. So if he doesn't do that, it's a tighter game. Baltimore scored some runs. But I'll tell you something, guys. Even against a guy like Ryu, and Aiken going for Baltimore has been atrocious. He's been terrible. But because of that, you're getting increased value. So you're getting increased value for 2 reasons. 1, Aiken's been terrible. 2, Rio, one of the best ERAs in baseball over the last 5 years. Like, he's a top-level elite pitcher. But against left-handed pitching, guys, Baltimore will win 1 out of 3 games. Okay? They will win 1 out of 3 games. And in this particular case, with this particular matchup, Aikens just survives it. Okay? And Baltimore can get to that left-handed pitching, guys. We got a good shot at winning. Now, when we translate this over, okay, at plus 260, what do we need to break even on this? We have to win 27.8% of the time. 27.8% of the time, 33% or greater, they will win this game. And I would suggest probably greater, to be perfectly honest with you. And if I just run a quick analysis at 33%, that says to me the line, if it's just at 33, let's call it an exact third. So 33.3%, well, that's easy to figure out, plus 200. Okay? That's where this line should be on Baltimore, in my opinion, plus 200. And if we're thinking they're going to win over 33%, which I kind of do, then we should be talking about maybe a line in the plus 190 range, 195. We're getting plus 260, okay? So it's a good play, guy. We'll go a half, we're not going to expose ourselves too much. Big concerns in this game. What are my concerns? My concerns are that Baltimore is garbage, straight up, okay? They're on the road. They're not a good team. They do hit lefties well, and the pitching. Really, the pitching is, it's a concern. Yes, they're facing a lefty. He's a good lefty, okay? Blue Jays are facing a pitcher whose, favorite pastime is giving up home runs, doubles, and triples. So, and they are, even though they haven't been hitting that great lately, they're still a good hitting ball club. But long-term, guys, This has some good value. So we'll play a little bit of defense. We'll go a half unit on it and we'll bet them at plus 260. All right. That is it for us today, guys. If you're interested in Masterclass, benderwins.com, guys. It is $99 a month. Gets you my full card every single day. Today, like I said, you're going to get eight additional plays for baseball, including an underdog 2-unit play and, 4 WNBA plays for today. Okay, that is it for us today, guys. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And as always, guys, have a very lucky day.